Today, we're going to talk about Think and Grow Rich, and I'm going to give away a copy. So stick around. What is up, guys? Namo Himalaya. I'm Stefan Peel. I'm a communications scholar, media literacy advocate, and law of attraction practitioner. And today, I wanted to talk about this amazing book that I just finished reading, Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich. Think and Grow Rich is a seminal book in the field of law of attraction that covers the knowledge Hill acquired through his analysis of 25,000 men, some wildly successful, others not so much. He doesn't go into his data collection or categorization methods, so it is all anecdotal, but it's still incredibly beneficial. It's cool to me that Hill was able to kind of stumble into all these core law of attraction concepts just by analyzing the behaviors and thought processes of successful people and finding the commonalities between them. Think and Grow Rich was originally published in 1937. Even though it was written so long ago, it's still surprisingly salient, because Hill was writing directly after the Great Depression, and many of the challenges from that era mirror the challenges we're seeing people face today, after the financial crisis of 2008 and the pandemic recession. Throughout the book, Hill is a big proponent of what he calls the law of economics, which is the idea that one can only acquire riches through rendering useful service. He does use this to kind of admonish labor unions and people on government assistance, which I find narrow-sighted in regards to the systems at play, and those parts didn't leave the best taste in my mouth. And he does write from this pull yourself up by the bootstraps perspective, which can be annoying when applied broadly to the world, but when applied individually, it is helpful in providing a practical way to elevate your personal wealth consciousness. Also, he does explicitly say in his suggested affirmations, "I will engage in no transaction which does not benefit all whom it affects," and talks about the importance of employers and employees coming together as partners to best serve the public. So as much as he extolled capitalism, I think he would be upset by the way the system looks today. The book is broken up into 13 chapters outlining Hill's 13 steps to riches. 1. Desire, the inspiration for all action and the starting point of achievement. 2. Faith, the visualization of and belief in the attainment of desire. Hill notes, there is a difference between wishing for a thing and being ready to receive it. No one is ready for a thing until he believes he can acquire it. 3. Autosuggestion, which is like self-suggestion, affirmations, anything to positively influence the subconscious mind. 4. Specialized knowledge, which is your personal experiences, observations, and education, and learning how to package those things into a useful service. 5. Imagination, the workshop of the mind, of which there are two types, synthetic imagination and creative imagination. Synthetic imagination is that which is designed and created with knowledge accumulated here in the physical, so the majority of what we produce falls in this category. Creative imagination often comes through as a hunch or a flash of inspiration, and may not seem logically sound based on what we know so far. And that's because it doesn't come from the individual, but instead flows from source, or what Hill refers to as infinite intelligence. Creative imagination is tapping into the universal energies. 6. Organized planning, which is about turning your desire into action. This is a pivotal step to actually be ready to claim our manifestation once the opportunity presents itself. 7. Decision, overcoming procrastination, being quick to make decisions and slow to change them. This doesn't mean you don't adapt and pivot, but it does mean you don't switch up your plans at the first sign of difficulty. Which brings us to the next step. 8. Persistence, the sustained effort needed for faith. Persistence is necessary when undertaking any new endeavor if you hope to actually see results. 9 is the power of the mastermind, which covers the importance of surrounding yourself with positive people who support you and can reveal your blind spots to you. Or as my mentor would say, your tribe is your vibe. 10 outlines the mystery of sex transmutation to appropriately channel creative energies. 11 speaks more on the subconscious mind and the need to overcome limiting beliefs, as well as outlining the 14 negative and positive emotions that trigger subconscious reactions. 12 also speaks to the brain, our conscious mind, describing the brain as a broadcasting and receiving station for thought, not only from ourselves, but from those around us and the collective consciousness. Hill's 13th step is the sixth sense, what he refers to as the door to the temple of wisdom, and what I would call flow state. It's about mastering all these other steps so that you can tap into your creative imagination and the help of the collective consciousness at will, whenever you want to, like a heightened intuition with more certainty. Each chapter contains clear explanations of each concept, stories to further illustrate these concepts at work, and practical actions you can take to implement this knowledge into your life, tap into abundance mindset, and attract riches. Hill notes in the book that knowledge is only potential power, which is something my mentor always says as well. Knowledge isn't power. Implemented knowledge is power. And I think this book provides a lot of useful knowledge that can be easily implemented. Yes, you'll have to make some adjustments for the modern day. I don't think making the scrapbook he suggests and sending it out to the CEO of some Fortune 500 company is going to get you very far anymore. But his thoughts on self-promotion, changing your mindset, developing a course of action, and attracting what you want in life all stand the test of time. Whether you're just starting to study law of attraction or beginning to raise your wealth consciousness, or if you're a seasoned pro and are just in the mood for a refresher, I highly recommend giving Think and Grow Rich a read. I tore through it in like 4 or 5 days, and I can already tell it's a book I'll be revisiting because it's left me with so much to unpack and think about. It's no wonder that this book is so often recommended and mentioned in law of attraction spaces. So I want to make sure that everyone who wants to has the opportunity to read this, so I'm going to be giving away a free copy, hard copy, physical book. So if you'd like to enter, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and comment below to let me know what you hope to gain by reading this, what you hope to manifest, really anything you want to share. Just let me know that you're interested, and when we have a fair amount of comments, I'll do a random draw and reach out to the winner so we can get it sent out. So I look forward to hearing from you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you got any benefit out of it, be sure to hit that like button and the subscribe, and don't forget to hit that little notifications button because I'm committed to bringing you 3 new videos a week so we can all continue learning, growing, and not only survive, but thrive in 2021 and beyond. Thank you. Love you.